Can't Mega Evolve Phalanx just as well win the day. Let's go! Hello, welcome back. We are going to continue on. We are going to face off against Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon this time. Hopefully we can get a bit further. You know, we might find a shiny along the way. Hopefully. Do like that weird pink aura on the logo, that's fun. So let's go. I didn't do any grinding off stream, so we are still on 83 core, 133 scene. Like I said before, the first half of the Pokedex is definitely getting filled out. I love this little icon there where it's just folding its arms. I have a feeling that my inventory is going to get full of these at some point. Oh, it's an alpha fletchling. I was wondering what the cry was. Let me teach you about a special technique that'll take your roof running to whole new places. Yes, get in the glide. Use air. Try gliding over to that rooftop across the way, why don't you? Whee! It's a lot of fun, that. This should open up a lot of new places you can explore. It'll be handy for searching out rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon around town. Like that one. Speaking of which, Beedrill is right over there. Let's go, Sarah, quick. Whoop. Do wish there was a thing like in Scarlet and Violet where you can press a button to go back up to where you were. I mean, obviously it wouldn't make for interesting platforming, but must be the Beedrill we heard about. Sure looks like it's on the verge of rogue Mega Evolving. Poor thing must be in pain. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, right, okay. Oh, you've got Meganium now. Oh god, right. Probably better off to heal. Let's go. Oh god, right, hello. Oh god. Ah! Oh my god. Jesus! God, here we go, right. Wish there was a way of telling it to stand still and not following me. Oh god. Ah! Ah! What am I trying to do? Oh my god. Yeah? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Yes! Oh. Light. I was watching what happened there from a ways away. What in the world was wrong with that Beedrill? Went berserk. There's been a lot of talk about Pokemon going crazy out of nowhere. Hard to believe it was all true. I've heard about this rogue mega evolution thing. Why has it been happening to these wild Pokemon? Still looking into it. You kids are looking into it. You know, I wonder if this has something to do with all the wild Pokemon coming to Lumiose. All this weirdness started around the same time as the renovation work on Prism Tower too. PLZA wants Lumiose to be a city for both people and Pokemon, but it isn't as easy as all that, is it? Still, I'd be pretty sad if that's the last any of us sees of that feisty Pikachu. I hope it comes back soon now that it's calmed down. Sure wish we had more answers about Rogue Mega Evolution. You know, the surge of wild Pokemon isn't the only odd thing going on. Mega Crystals have been springing up more and more too. Wonder if it's all connected somehow. Oh well, no use racking my brain without more info to go on. I'll catch you later, alright? Two more to go. I do not know how we're going to face off against Bennett. His isn't so strange compared to some of the Pokemon out there. Jesus. I think Hawlucha would be the easiest to take on because of Gardevoir. Still looking for an Inkay. There's Pinsir over there. There's Vivian. Nice. So for Weeping Bell there. It's surrounded. Not you as well. Nice. Oh, we haven't tried here as well. Delibird over there, but I've heard that if it sees you, it will run away. I was just walking into that. And there's an alpha bomb of snow. Nice. Alpha Avalok. Oh, nice. Ah. Everything's locked out. You wouldn't think a Snowbird would be so aggressive, but in both Legends Arceus and ZA, they're always wanting to square up. Nice! Oh god, I accidentally knocked out the Vanillite. There's an Alpha Trevenant there. Phantom. There's the Scyther. Oh god. No! Oh. Yeah. Nice. Halfway there. Nice. Wait. Ah, there's an ink here. Are you still chasing after me? Oh boy. Don't really want to bother you though. An alpha slow though. Right, we can find another in here later. Hello, matcha. Oh god. Oh, might have to run, might have to run. Let's try again later. Oh, how did you wake up? Nice! Oh, there's the medicite. An alpha swirlix there or something? Alpha Weedle. Ree. That was easy. Yeah, go on. Well, this is weird. Our intel for sure said there'd be a Hall H up here. I wonder if it flew off somewhere. It could go rogue any minute. Yeah, let me check in with Vinny. Excuse me, have either of you seen a Hall H around here? We're looking for. I suppose it could have flown off somewhere, or maybe it wandered into a wild zone. The Holucha isn't my Pokemon, mind you, but I come here now and then to give it some food. You mean you climb up all the way here just to feed a wild Holucha? Sounds like you really care for it. You must be pretty worried now that it's gone, huh? Yes, if you found it, please do let me know. I think the Holucha that lady's looking for is the one that's going to rogue Mega Evolve. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to think about how I should feel if dear Holucha went rogue. It's an update from Vinny. Looks like they're detecting Holucha nearby. Come on. There's the Holucha, just like Vinny said. Better help it for everyone's sake, but especially for that lady back there. Oh, thank you. Let's calm this Holucha down. I'll give it all I've got. Ew. Big oof, this can't be going anywhere good. Uh-oh. There we go. Chasing after me! Nice. I don't think I needed to heal during that either. Hallucinate. Some of these Pokemon that are Rogue Mega Evolving are really precious to people, huh? I hope Paulucci gets to see that lady again. But anyway, great work calming it, Sarah. Let me heal up Lightning and everyone. Team MZ has got to keep on saving these poor Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution for sure. One remaining. Oh, look at the glaring Slowpoke. Sorry to bother you, but you wouldn't have to have a Slowpoke, would you? Look at them flying along. Spicy. Hello, Spicy. Does Slowbronite still work on Galarian Slowbro? Guess we'll have to find out. Come on. Strategy might be to attack with Tyrantrum, then swap to Lightning. Might be the play. Didn't mean I hit the Burrito. Cool though. Oh, here's Naveen. We're at the spot where the spike in Mega Power is apparently coming from, but I haven't been able to find the Bonnet we're after. Perhaps we should ask for Neat check again. You found it alright. Yeah! It is indeed there, yes. It's my routine, Mum said it's my duty to help rogue Pokemon, I just need to focus. How are you meant to? Ugh. Gotcha. Not again. Whoa! You're the real one. Ugh. Ooh. No, you don't. Ah! Yeah. Nice. Oh, that was a nightmare. Phenatite. Doggy. It's you again. So you continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of rogue Mega Evolution. Not that I wish to downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or plus moves can you hope to stand up to rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effectively. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve. That means you will need to hone your skills as a trainer until you can support Zygarde, even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew its intentions. I wonder why she finds me so suspicious. I wonder why. Maybe it's the Omnicide. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things of you. That man is quite the commanding presence. Why is he dressed in those rags, I wonder? Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted and forgot to heal you, Pokemon. Now I better head to the hotel to take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. Surprised this fight wasn't in the graveyard. None left. You're really pulling your weight out there, Sarah, thanks. There we go. We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. True that, and the job sure is getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough just to find and calm down the Pokemon after they rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we get to the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quizartico is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything we knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to rogue Mega Evolution. Promotion match. Ivor. Oh, it's that Ivor guy from the Fist of Justice. We ran into him by that wild zone in Rouge Plaza, remember? He runs a dojo that teaches karate or something. I bet he's probably killer with fighting types. I believe their dojo is near Jean Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not having to track them down like we did with Canary. That was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary. And I don't recall there being any detective work. I simply used the information I had. Sarah, do you have a challenges ticket already? Not yet. Promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon, that's a lot, be careful. Hello, Dedenne. Oh, Death. Oh, the perfume. Vanillite. Guessing he's a fan of Iona. What would happen if I gave him a hyper potion? It's a lava. Nice. Oh, you little... I was not caught off guard. Why did you do that? There we go. Nice. Hey, I remember you, Sarah, right? You beat me in battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? Here for a promotion match. You just drank wine when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout. Both is my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Yeah, go on. Thank you, I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. Might have me back on the ropes, so I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Oh no! Come on, get out! So your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the Seed of Mastery is for you. Bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwyn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Ooh, he's got a phalanx. Oh, is there a mega phalanx? Please tell me there is. Gwyn! Gwyn! Where are you? So she's not here either then. That's right, Sensei, I haven't seen you today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Josie outside of Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me, you're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? Absolutely not. She's your opponent for the next promotion match, so... Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I can't verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as there's so much press finger on them. So I rely on my younger sister Gwyn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, Sarah, I'm so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honoured if you would face me in battle after my sister and I reunited. I feel excuse me. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help though, someone who's good at finding people. Know anybody like that in Lumiose? Queen Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sansa find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Somebody help, please! Spider-Man, get them or something. Dang it, they got me again. Someone get me out of here, please. What do you mean a stronger move? Come on. There's a good girl. Oh, Sarah, what brings you here? Well met once again, Sarah. As mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Oh, I understand. Ask me anything, I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That'll be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has a unique interest, doesn't she? Well then maybe we can find some clue as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. You just left? If Mimi was feeling better, I could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Sarah. We'll be waiting for you in the Jean district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumios. Who was it? Oh. Emma, Sarah, I've looked all over, but Gwyn's not here either. That's to be expected either. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwyn. Sarah, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Gwyn from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Central Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads? That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Central Plaza with someone. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? Suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. And Sarah, there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it's now local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, am I getting questions here? I'll spell. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Oh yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Canary. Any idea who that could be, Sarah? Terrigan. The two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. However, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Sarah? Where was it? Racine Construction, yeah, I'm on it. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. Hopefully, we already got it started. Certainly hope to see you again soon. Talking about an hour theme match. Miss Gwyn not here, obviously. I think there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loud that I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lovely pop saying here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman here is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Vault ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so I'll tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy, you're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? Hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwyn. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. Sarah, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Sarah wins, you can tell us where we should look for Gwyn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Give me a second. Seriously? Ugh. Bring it on, no mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. Enough playing around with that, just let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Oh god. Hey, plus move. Fuck! Shit! Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you want to know about G-Vault, yeah? She's been a kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we'll hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make any sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Vault wanted to go where the X, Y and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type of partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. Fountain, now we're getting somewhere. Ivy, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, it'll be Chandelure, the lowering Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Sarah. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwyn's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? The PLZA one. Yes, PLZA is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire type, which makes it weak to water types. Great, so we should look for a PLZA, yes? I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Vault might just want some alone time? I probably need Specify to deal with a brother like Ivor, a lot space. Knowing that dimwit, he probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual quarter. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumios, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, let's head over to the quarter fountain in blue sector 7. Ivor, wait, it's the quarter fountain. Why is her desktop background her face? She's even got a vertical monitor as well. She defo looks like Irida's descendant there. Oh my god, the figurine! Oh, I kinda want that. And Sarah, I only see a fountain here, there's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then? This must be the right place, there's a quartz fountain just like Canary told us. Do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? Yeah, why not? Don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y and Z axes don't meet. X-axis is horizontal, Y-axis vertical and Z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track. Maybe we should go down into the sewers, but there's all the water in the way. Drink all the water. Drink it, all of it? No, I wouldn't suggest that. So don't even think about it either. Well, I've trained my body to accomplish feats such as this with some effort. I imagine I could. I said no, you'll make yourself sick doing that. Vaporize it? I suppose the legendary Pokemon might have a fire type move hot enough to do that. I don't think anything can vaporize this much water, even after extensive training. Stop the water? That sounds like a tall order. Skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Have it, I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes, then the water pooling below will drain away. Yes, perfect solution. Go, Phalanx, use. Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I should use my martial arts after all, and... Sarah, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountains and also stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool might ought to empty into the sewer, then we can investigate. Marvellously done. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. As long as that fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Let's search the sewers. I'll go ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here. Well, Pokemon you say, but will Gwyn be safe down here then? How was she even in here if the water was up? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwyn. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Oh, you little... Nice. That's scraggy. Nice. Thank you. Girl. Nice. If I remember rightly, you have to put them on upside down. You have to hold the console upside down? Or was it back to front? I can't remember. It was weird on the Scarlet and Violet, I remember that. Maybe you have to do it like this. I'm gonna look this up. Hang on. Oh, now it does it. There we go. And it had to be on the thing and it had to be the right way up. You have to actually click it. It doesn't give you the arrow. You have to click the Pokemon and it'll give you the option to evolve whilst the console is upside down. Ugh. That was a fat one. There we go. There you are. Looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through this with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing about the hinges. I knew it would be a clef key. I recognise that noise. Let's go after it. But it seems possible that one of Clef Key's keys could help us open that lock back there. I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Clef Key being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there. It's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient history, you know. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, however. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Sarah. Here, free... Oh, hey, free Ultra Balls. There we go. Let's go. Nice. It's a bit excessive now. I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Clefty can get that lock open for us. I wonder if Clefty can Mega Evolve. That'd be funny. Whee! How about this then? If we're truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective, just for Detective Arima works too. Now what was your plan? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open the slot, then it must be opened by a key. There's no guarantee that key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my horned fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Purge! Feed. With that our way is clear, let's press on. As you do. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally I call it brute force. In any case we should hurry after him. Naruto running. Oh, there's a Skrell. Look over there as well. I'd love to use the shiny Chandelure, especially for the Mega, because I know it's got a Mega, but I've already got 2 fire types. Hey Malamar. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. Keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. Very dangerous, you shouldn't do that. Checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, our only course of action is to act. Strength is power, strength is justice. Just purge. That's odd. Smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Whoop. The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash the illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's go. Chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. They say that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us. I think so, though we can't prove it yet. Need to be able to smash walls of any kind. And I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more and everyone will be the happier for it. Sarah, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwyn. My partner Pokemon is freely roaming around, doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry. Gwyn! We found a missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Gwyn. I suppose culprit may be a bit strong. What are you saying? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn, however she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. Truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Strength is power, strength is justice. Focus. Here we go. Chandelure Mega Evolve, finish them. Yes, it's so cool. Oh, you little... Ah! You. such a cool Megalore. Wish it had been a surprise, but people can't help but put things in thumbnails. I just wasn't wrong, I simply lack power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all the Lumios, and Sarah's a member of Team MZ. She's also the reigning Canary Quiz. I see, and what do you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. Once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behaviour. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you'll be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I'd love to see you give my brother a good thrashing. Is it true then Sarah's my opponent for my next promotion match? See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems almost prepared for our bout. I hope you will excuse me. Honestly. Obligated to look into any case to take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a little bit back then. Ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need a new hiding spot. We should head back. It's maybe your favourite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra bustle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle, please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'm sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. I'm gonna put Gardevoir back on, even though I'm a bit under-leveled. Just because she's just gonna be the best for the fight, I think. Once you've arrived. Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in the city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. For both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now Sarah, shall we begin? Gwyn, please lend me your phone. I promise I'll do my utmost not to break it. Challenges tickets verified. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'd like to see you try. Strength is power, strength is justice. Heracross. Nice. Here we go. Tap Mega Evolve Phalanx just as will win the day. Let's go. god. Oh. That one's so funny. Defeat, how incredibly unjust. Victory is confirmed. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. Don't even know how many smartphones are broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. Well, I've more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Sarah my thanks. As a token of our gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift. Full cut. It was a good match, Sarah. I'd be honoured if you faced me again. Next time, my power will surely open a path forward. Now if you'll excuse me. Kiruru. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who would have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues into a missing person's case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. Yeah. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet and finding it is an important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? Could be that. Or something like us all here. What are the odds we meet and become friends? Something the matter? Nah, it's nothing. I should be asking you what's the matter, Naveen. Why won't you just try the croissant curry already? That won't be happening. Well, I admit it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Aw, I love Flower. Good morning. No sign of Urbane or leader just yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased I'll even include you in my happy mood. Performance sneakers. Got much thanks for a sewing project and not my size. Hey, Urbane. Do you know where Urbane is? Not here. He must have headed out earlier to be his helpful self around the city. That idiot! Apparently he borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now, to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. Oh my god. What, the Rust Syndicate? Yes, them, the ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Sarah, right? The kid who lives and helps out in Hotel Z? It's not me. Please, no need to play dumb. Let's not waste each other's time. I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate. I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Urbane borrowed from us. I could have just dropped it in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Urbane has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I asked that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blur district. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About the money. What, so it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number? We're deep in trouble, are we exactly? Well, Urbane didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. But they really are loan sharks. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest, then they force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. That's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Kiruru. Don't worry, Floette, we'll get Urbane out of this mess somehow. It's true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest. We must at least try to sort things out with them. It's only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, Izzy, especially since I've called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Urbane. Hey Sarah, if they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Yeah. Thanks, I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We're on 107 cart, 163 scene. That's not too bad. Hopefully we'll get a few more megas soon. But other than that, leave a comment. Did you prefer Mega Phalanx or Mega Chandelure the best? I think I prefer Mega Chandelure, but Mega Phalanx is funny else. Did you like seeing Mega Electros again? Leaving a like always helps. Share with a friend if you want. You can hype videos now as well, apparently that works. But yeah, see you in the next one.